Good evening. President Obama has compared the devastation of the oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico to the terrorist attacks of 9/11. He said the leak would change the way America thought about the environment and energy. Shares in BP fell by more than 9% today, and the company is facing demands from US senators to set up a compensation fund worth at least $20 billion. The president is making yet another visit to the Gulf Coast, from where Mark Mardell has just sent us this report.
It's the fourth time President Obama has flown to the Gulf to show he's in charge of a crisis he now compares to 9/11. He said that changed America's foreign policy profoundly. This will shape the nation's environmental and energy plans for years to come.
And I'm going to be holding up that snow.
While posing to persuade people tourism is not dead here, he's decided to underline just how grave this is. For the first time in his presidency, he'll address the American people live from the Oval Office. Part of his message, BP must set up an independently administered pot of money worth billions to ensure they pay up.
In some ways, what we're dealing with here is unique because it's not simply one catastrophic event. It's an ongoing assault whose movements are constantly changing. That's what makes this crisis so challenging.
But still, it comes ashore. In Gulf Coast in Alabama, they still play on the beaches, even as the cleanup begins around them. The oil only turned up here yesterday, and most tourists stay on the shore. Those who venture into the water soon regret it. You've got it all on your feet down there.
She's got it on her feet. It won't wash off. It's all over the back of the boards. And it's sticky. Very sticky.
No need to ask what he thinks of the oil giant. He wants all their assets seized.
The idea is to seize the entire company's assets and use it for the cleanup.
When pristine white sands turn to brown sludge, people are in no mood to compromise. Those who thought David Cameron's phone call to the president would soften his line on BP were wrong. He's grown ever tougher.
Thank you, everybody.
The president hasn't said how much the fund should be worth. Some of his allies say $20 billion.